everybody, so this will be my first resin update, so I'm just gonna get right into it. Okay, my first piece is this rainbow unicorn piece. It's just like an old sticker I had found, and I just did kind of a rainbow gradient, and it has a white backing. Okay, my next piece is this light green Chikorita, which is a Pokemon, and it's just some like white glitter with some green hearts and a light green background. Well, it just takes on the perception, but it's a white backing. My next piece is this bunny piece that I believe I had actually made for Easter, so it's kind of old, but I just used the bunny puffy sticker and did kind of like a translucent pink background. It's not domed, and it just has like some white fine glitter and some pink hearts. Next piece I have is this Pinkie Pie piece that says sweeter than candy, and it's just this piece with kind of pink glitter and a light pink backing, except the only thing I don't like about this piece is that with the sticker it had the Hasbro logo, and I don't know, I think that just kind of like takes away from the piece, but overall it turned out pretty well. Okay, this piece is kind of like rather large, almost like the size of my palm, and it's like a deer, and I have a flower. It's very purple and shiny. I used some refined white glitter and some purple cellophane glitter, and then the backing is just purple. Okay, so again with the My Little Pony, I did a heart Fluttershy, because Fluttershy is my favorite pony, and this one's just a light pink, and it turned out well, I think, except the only thing, like I said before, that bothered me is like the Hasbro kind of, I have an air bubble right there, but the Hasbro kind of like logo that they use. My next piece is another Pokemon piece. I believe that this is Whaley, and it's just obviously the Pokemon, and then I did some blue tinsel glitter and just a light blue backing. My next piece is this boba, like bubble tea, and it's just supposed to be like a strawberry, and the actual boba itself is made out of black polymer clay, and I just took a straw and cut it down and stuck it in, except, I mean, the glass I used for it, I don't know if I had the right glass, because I don't know, it kind of looks like a shot glass, but otherwise I think it turned out nice. Okay, this one is one of those larger circle pieces again. It is a Cinderella, and I just did some blue tinsel glitter, and the backing's like a really translucent purple. I actually used eyeshadow for the pigmentation, so it was really translucent. Okay, so some of my next pieces were kind of like an experiment that I did with tattooing resin. So I have this one from Beauty and the Beast of the teacups. And then I have this one from The Little Mermaid. And I put little gems on these just because they're pretty basic, because white really like adds to the backing for making the tattoo kind of like stand out, and I thought it kind of need more, so it adds some gems. And this one is of Rarity. I think the tattooing works pretty well for the most part, but you really do need like a white background, and if you look like really closely on some of them, it can easily like, it's kind of hard to tell, but easily kind of like trap air underneath it, which you just gotta watch out for. This one didn't really get much, but you can't really tell unless you look like really closely at it. Okay, my next piece is this Poison. It's a bottle, and it's just, I printed off this label and glued it on, and then I just actually had some leftover resin that I just dyed green and poured in here. My next is this little twin star piece. It turned out pretty good for the most part, but the colors are rather light, but which I was kind of going for. The only difficulties I had with this piece is I did get a watermark, just probably because I didn't seal it completely. But I just kind of covered it up with some gems, and it actually turned out pretty nice. And the backing is just this blue with some white glitter and some hearts. My next piece is a necklace. It's just a little tiny star, and I had to paint in the eyes and the smile, and it's just on like a basic silver chain. My next piece is a cabochon of this bird, and I had originally actually bought one of the birds already made for a phone case I was making, and I really liked it, so I molded it myself so that I could have a mold and make colors of without focus. Yeah. So, and the details came out really nice on it. Next is another cabochon I molded of a rose. This one, I was just testing it out, and I just did some basic with some leftover resin, just dyed it pink and add some glitter into it. This next piece was kind of a fail, but I mean, not really. It's a cat, and actually you can't really tell that much on camera, but when I was peeling the sticker off, some of the backing ripped off, so some of the layers are thinner than like the head. So if you look like really closely, like right there, it got some like, not necessarily discoloration, but since it was thinner, it just got a little bit darker. But otherwise, it turned out pretty good. My next piece is this Hello Kitty piece. And it's just this Hello Kitty in like a little snowsuit. And for the back, I did some purple glitter and some silver stars. And the backing is domed on this one. And I used the same purple that I used for the Cinderella piece, except I just used a little bit more, so it was still translucent, but a darker purple than my Cinderella. Oops, than a darker purple than my Cinderella piece. Okay, the next one didn't turn out that good, but I just want to show you just for something not to do. This is a Lisa Frank sticker. It would have actually turned out really well if I didn't get so many watermarks. As you can see, it's like really stained, kind of like all over. And that's because what happened is I let my resin get too hard before I ended up putting my sticker in. So it was kind of exposed on the back, so that when I poured more resin over the back, this purple, it ended up kind of staining the sticker itself. So I think it would have been cute if I didn't have the watermarks on it. Otherwise, yeah. My next piece is this cloud piece. It's just a cloud sticker, and it has some raindrops on them sparkly, and then I put a lot of blue tinsel glitter on the back, and the backing is domed, and it's just a white. My next one is this squirrel piece. This is also like the unicorn, just kind of an old sticker I had found around my house, and I just did the refined blue and green glitter. I didn't have green tinsel glitter at the time, otherwise I would have used green tinsel glitter on the bottom, but I think it's still really cute, and just like the sky and the grass. Yeah. My next piece is an unfinished piece. It's from the Studio Ghibli movies. It's supposed to be a set sprite, and what I'm going to add onto it is a chain with the stars, like the little star candies that they eat, and it's just a black piece, and then I painted the eyes and the... Yeah, I painted the eyes on with acrylic paint. My next piece is this Rilakkuma piece. It's just a very basic with this really cute heart sticker with Kiratori and Rilakkuma. And it just has some gold tinsel glitter and a really light pink. It's almost like translucent, like you can see through it. And my next piece is a Kiratori, which I think this is one of my favorite pieces, honestly. And it's just a very like basic, it's just a square, has a Kiratori sticker, has some silver stars and some blue tinsel glitter, and the back is just white and it's domed on both sides. And for my final piece, I think this is one of the biggest projects I've ever done. It was inspired by Crafter's Delight. It is a gingerbread house. The house itself and the roof is made out of resin, but the stuff like the snowman, the candy canes, the gumdrops, the door, the Christmas tree, it's all made out of polymer clay. And the white right here that I use for the base is silicone. And this was just a wooden base that I got at my local craft store and just painted it light purple. And so yeah, and then there's some peppermints on the side, and it's like a heart, and it's kind of like a chocolate roof. And yeah, I mean, this took me a while, but I'm really glad with how it turned out. Okay, and here is an overview of all my pieces from this year. And I currently do not have a shop up, but if you are looking to buy some pieces from me, I might be willing to figure out a way to do that or start up a shop if you guys are like really interested. And yeah, if you have any questions of where I got anything, just please ask in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.